All right, we're starting things a little differently today just because there's so much going on. I haven't really had the chance to clean up, and I hope the audio is coming across well. If the music is too loud, do let me know so I can adjust that, because I had to do a fresh install of everything. Was having some streaming issues with the software itself because we were setting some other stuff up, and here we are. But today, we are looking at EX9 versus Monsters. I know a lot of us aren't too excited for this set. There are some things that could be better, could be worse, but all in all, you gotta give it a chance. I think that's the thing here. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump straight into opening boxes. Kiri, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna be off and on, loud and quiet, because I'll be jumping back and forth from here, from where I'm opening the box, to over there to record my data, because data good. So we are going to go into this now. I'm going to go ahead and use these nifty little Gunpla tweezers, and I'm going to carefully open one box for the collection that I need for my boxes, because I have one of every box from every set so far. Thank you everyone for checking on the sound. I really appreciate that, because that's the big thing where I'm kind of like, sound is one of my big things when it comes to making YouTube videos, and I think that's really important for, if not the quality of the sound, your visuals need to really meet that oomph. I forgot the box. All right, there it is. All right, so we're gonna open this box gently, delicately, carefully. And per the usual, if we open a chase card, the stream will probably end, because that works out in my favor more likely if I open it earlier, because I know the wife was a little sad that she wasn't going to be able to open some boxes for this one, because I only bought one case, and yeah, there's a reason for that. Where did I... Aha! Scissors. Scissors, my natural like need for these things. But no, hope everyone is doing well. I just, you know, it's happy release day, happy, you know, Digimon release day of everything. We got ourselves a Zubamon and the Dracomon. Shame it is not the Zubamon that is the one that gives raid if you have a black Digimon in play, but you know what? Sometimes Bandai, I wish we could, you would let us pick which cards we want printed. So yeah, real quick, you can see here we got the Zubamon, nifty little guy. We got the cute little Dracomon. I wish that option card ignored it if you had a dragon type Digimon in play, but you know what, it's fine, it's fine. All right, first pack, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and do what we normally do. We're gonna go through them one by one. We're gonna go with Sound Birdmon, some nice little things. We got ourselves a Pomamon, Tokomon, Tuskmon, Gizamon, Pagumon, Dark Tyrannomon. We got ourselves File Island, Gabumon. We got ourselves Protein. Get some good protein. We got the X Tyrannomon, and then we got ourselves Taikamiya and Matt Ishida. Just rares for this box, not terrible, or pack, I should say. It's been a long week, guys. Like literally, it's been maddening. Just because work has been crazy busy. We were really light on work for a little bit, and then it just exploded into, hey, hope you didn't want to do something else outside of work, because you're going to be tired as balls. Oh, wait, I already skipped to the end. Whatever. Hyandramon and the Digitamamon. I'm going to be double checking these just to be like, did I miss anything? And we are going to also look for that limited common uncommon, which will be strewn in the pack somewhere, so rares aside. We'll go ahead and get to the next pack. Nothing crazy about this set, really. I think there's a lot of fun aspects you can do, but I don't know if people will necessarily care. We got ourselves Raremon, and we got ourselves an Agumon. Let's look real quick, see if we've gotten any limited common and common cards. Looks like we didn't, so on to the next pack. Hope everyone is having a grand time, and also hope, you know, bless your polls, because everybody wants to pull some good stuff. We got ourselves some alt art meat here. All right, let's check this out. So we'll go ahead and sleeve this puppy up. I think we're still doing 3 alt arts per a box, maybe 2 to 3. So we got ourselves meat. The alt art, he looks like Roanoa Zoro, you know, just wielding the meat. But could be good, you know. You never know. And then let's look if there's a limited common uncommon here. There is not, so we're good there on that pack. I've been seeing that some people haven't really been getting too many secret. It's been mainly more alt arts than secret rares, which from a collector standpoint, I like that. But from this set, I'm kind of like, I am scared. No other rares or limited foil common uncommons unless they are in the other slot. Yeah, Magna Wing X, welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. We got 802 Fisherman. We got Comet Cascade. We got Austin. Sleepy Shaman Brian, welcome, welcome. Really appreciate it. We got Tidamon. Ooh, we got a Rare Garurumon Sagittarius mode. I'm okay with that. Sadly, I don't have BT15 Metal Garurumons, which kind of sucks in the long run because you kind of need them for like, if you want to build the deck. Oh god, this is our first scatter mode. Oh, how many do we have to open to get like 14 of them is the next question. That is the question. Anybody else gonna be playing Negamon and a Battlemon? For a while, I wanted to say because the demon general that it's based off of is Abaddon. So I kept thinking Abaddon, and I was like, a Battlemon. A Battlemon? So that took a little bit to kind of like iron out when trying to pronunciate that one. Wasn't fun, but we deal. Some Digimon have very interesting names in this game. Some. Succubay, welcome, welcome. We got ourselves a Skull Greymon and a regular art meat. Let's go. Oh, second Eismon scatter mode. Let's go. It's 2. I think you need to open probably like, I want to say like 4 boxes so far. Like, let's assume you get 4 Eismon scatter modes per box. That means you need to open close to 3 boxes. We got the Metal Greymon. That's cool. That's cool. We're going to be building that Greymon deck, hopefully. I'm a fan, personally speaking. We got ourselves no other limited common uncommons. These borders are going to confuse the living heck out of me. It's just hard. I haven't hit any secrets yet. Welcome to the stream, McKaiser. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the Negamon deck is really fun. Getting used to pronunciating that one too was also really hard for me because it just sounded bad sometimes and you could really goof on that pronunciation and it would... Couldn't just call it Negativemon, could you? Couldn't. Couldn't just do that. Make it a little more appropriate. 4 Metal Greymon and 4 Metal Greymon Ultras for the... Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm hunting for. That is all I'm hunting for. The Metal Greymon Alturas modes. Fixing up Greymon. I can't help it. I like Greymon. I like Greymon decks. You know, like, we've been through this so many times on stream where it's like, okay, what's your favorite Digimon, DIGI-PANDA? And it's kind of like, I mean, like, is it bad that I just like Greymon? Because, like, Greymon, as a 5-year-old kid, you have to keep in mind, it's kind of like, you saw Greymon, and then you were like, yo, that guy is cool. This guy is really cool. Then you saw Metal Greymon, and you were like, man, this guy fires rockets out of his chest. Ballin'. And then you saw Ward Greymon, and you were like, yo, this is heat. I loved Ward Greymon's introduction. That it was literally just one thing. I didn't mind Metal Garurumon, but like, everybody has their preferences and tastes on what they like, you know? And you can't bash on that. We got Raremon. Ooh, we got the Alt Art Crest Garurumon. Part 1 of 3 of the package. I wonder if we're gonna get a... Yep. So I'm guessing the alt arts are slotted with the foil common and common cards. Also kind of funny because if I pull the Blitzcrank, I'm gonna laugh because I'm just gonna put Agumon or the meat in the middle, and then it's just Crest, meat, Blitz. Biggest troll ever right there. That'd be such a troll move. But no, Hope everyone's doing well. It is, you know, winding down to the end of the week. July 4th is rolling around, so we got ourselves Cernumon, and this is the regular SR. Cool. I haven't done much with Wind Guardians yet. I've been primarily playtesting all the decks that you've seen on the streams, or not streams, on my uploads. I'll concede, you know, that the BT11 Machine Dramon isn't like the play, but I think it's just a funny meme like combo. You know, when you see that, oh, there's 4 more analog, man. Oh, I can self-delete with, oh, that's kind of nasty. I just thought it was funny. All right, let's see what we got. We got ourselves another Crescaruru, and we got the Titamon Ace. Nothing too crazy right now. Ooh, we got our egg boy. Meat alt art feels like a scam. There's so many alt art sometimes that you're like, dang it, why? I mean, even like SPs feel a little bad for this set too, because you're going to be dealing with only the machine cyborgs, and then you got the Machine Dramon SP chase, which is kind of like only the Machine Dramon feels worthwhile. And for the last set, they did signature cards, and I honestly hated the signature cards. That's just my opinion, but people love the signature cards. Don't get me wrong, the art is good. Ooh, we got ourselves the machine. We got ourselves Machine Dramon. Ooh. The bad boy is here. Alright. So we got ourselves our 2 alt... Oh, wait. Wait. I'm guessing it's 3 alt arts guaranteed, 6 super rare hits. And by the way, it is still storming, so if like the stream ends abruptly, it's because the power went out, and I have no control over that. So just enjoy what you can on the stream, I guess. And there's the Air Dramon. Cool. I don't know if this Machine Dramon takes up an extra hit. I did not watch Hikari Asobi's video yet. I've been really busy. And I don't know if the secret takes up an extra slot or not this time, or if it actually is like an extra hit. So we'll see what happens. We don't know. Traditionally, EX sets have been 3 alt arts and then 6 super rares, and then you can have a 50-50 chance to get a secret. So, Kaguyamon, I haven't tested this deck yet. I have no idea what it does that well yet, so it's something on the list of things to do. Yeah, I know, right? The weather. The rain dance, turn off stuff. Rain dance, turn on stuff? I don't know. Weathering with people? I don't know. Metal Tyrannomon. Like, overall, the big hits you want to see are going to be like the Alterus mode, the Sagittarius mode, and the Metal Greymon. Kaguyamon could be good too, but like overall, the SRs for this set feel, to me, really reminiscent of EX1. And because of that, I'm kind of like, I'll open a case. Am I gonna be like, oh, this set's amazing? It's like, I'm kind of whelmed at this point. Abato, and we got the Andro. Yay! I'm gonna kill something if this is all, you know, whatchamacallit, seeded. If they're seeded polls, because I hate seeded polls. Those are bad. Nobody likes seeded polls. But yeah, feel free to ask whatever you want. Things that are coming up on the channel. Merch. I haven't really plugged on merch lately. It's just, it feels really awkward for me sometimes to plug stuff because it just feels weird to me. So as you can see, we're on the Machine Dramon playmat here. You get this. It might look grainy on stream right now because we're using a high resolution camera and it is really just zoomed in. So I can't really control that business right now. You know, by day I am an engineer, and then by night I will typically be up till 11, 1, depends on the kid. I have one of those. I don't know if you knew that. I have a kid. I don't have a son like that like the what's it called? How It Should Have Ended. If you guys haven't seen How It Should Have Ended, it's a funny like spoof of things, but like they always go, there's one where Darth Vader's like, I have a son. Everyone? Okay. So, from the looks of it, the secret rare does not count as an extra hit, which honestly feels like a downgrade for this set, too. No! I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Alright. So now we gotta organize everything. We're gonna turn this chair, and then we're going to record everything. And then we'll go to box 2. So, one moment while I do that. Yeah, people forget I have a kid sometimes, but don't worry, I do too sometimes. I do too sometimes. So, we're going to... Andrew Kaguya, Metal, Cernu, Machine. We got Gray. And Airdramon. And then we got the alt arts were Cress, Promeet, and OSPs. Okay. And then I think we have to do Zuba and Draco. God dang it, I forgot to put the Zubas in here. We'll do a total at the end of that. We'll see. I don't know if we'll see a pattern, to be honest. Close the work laptop, disconnect it, and then put these on top. Okay. Box number 2. Need the Betamon pixel form in the option as an emote? I could. Yeah, this set is... I'm impressed. And this is why we have face cams now, because you can taste my joy of this set in real time. This is fine. Like, it feels like EX1 again. But like bad EX1 still. Like, I don't know. I don't see Machinedramon like doing super competitively. Machinedramon feels too slow to me still. But I could be wrong. I never want to be like, oh, this deck is only playable this way. To be fair, some decks, once you figure out the entire recipe, you're kind of like, okay, I don't need to change anything. So I'm gonna just net deck this guy who won 2 weeks ago, and yeah, we'll see what happens, because I'm that good at the game. And then you're just like, yeah, this deck's more complicated than I thought. Alright. More Machinedramon alt arts. We got Analog, we got Titamon Ace. We did not... I think the limited common uncommon cards are going to be tied with your alt arts. So, personally speaking, if you are playing the Abaddlemon Negamon deck, if I'd recommend just buying your Eismon scatter modes, like, outright. The moment they, like, drop at some point, like, just buy them, because, like, there's... Oh, alright, there we go. Because of the fact that if there's only 2 limited common and uncommons per a box, you have to open at minimum 14 boxes to get that. And that's assuming you're getting Eismon scatter modes every time. And there's a lot of Abaddlemon cards that are actually limited common uncommons. Alright. Mirai, Kinosaki, and that. Kreskaruru. Nothing. Dude, I got so much hate for that BT11 Machinedramon. I was like, bro, why the number of dislikes? I literally say in the video, this is not a perfect deck. This is a concept that I come up with and have been playtesting that will require more refinement. But apparently, we're just going to skip to the deck profile and then judge without listening to explanations. Which is the harsh reality of, you know, life in general. Nothing still. Oh no. I need those rares. Digi, how many variations have you seen for super rares? I'm on box 2, my guy. I have not gotten there yet. Welcome to the stream, Christopher. Hope you're doing well. I won't know whether we have like locked configurations yet until I open at least 4 or 5 boxes. Then once I've opened 6 boxes, I'll kind of start predicting, oh yeah. But I am sad right now that we don't have the extra secret rare like we have traditionally in the past with side sets, so we'll see what happens. I also have a bet with my wife that if I open the SP Machine Dramon, she wins something huge, because literally I don't want to lose this bet, but it might happen. FYI, it's usually, you know, I have to pick dinner. Because we play the game, dear, what would you like for dinner? And she goes, I don't know, what do you want? And I'm like, I asked you first. We're going to play this game now, aren't we? The SP cyborgs do look kind of cool. I think like they're really cute arts, for example, using like a chibi-like style. Is it for me? No, but like it is cool. It's something different that Bandai hasn't done in the past. Let's see. Oh, Isaac, I missed your message. I like your EX machine. Yay, $20 foil. Yeah, those eggs are gonna be expensive. Like I'm hoping, like I haven't been doing as much like collecting either because we're getting to the point where it's like I don't really want to spend too much money on decks if most things are gonna crash in the future. So it's kind of like I can wait. Oh, hello, Analog Youth. So you were the first Analog Youth we've gotten. So now the question is Analog Youth tied to... This is a super rare, right? I forget. Yeah, it's a super rare. So I'm trying to figure out if Analog Youth would be tied to, like, Metal Greymon Altaros mode. And what were the other ones we didn't get? The other cyborgs would be, like, Metal Mamemon and stuff like that. And that's it. That's the big thing, though. For the record, my first box was the same SR configuration as your first box. Yay! Okay, yeah, they're probably locked configurations then. Like, no doubt about it. And that's just something that they've been commonly doing with side sets. The question, will they do that with core sets? Because if they do that with core sets, it's gonna be harsh. I didn't notice it with core sets for BT21. It didn't feel like it anyway, but with side sets, oh yeah, let's go. All right, so one deck that I truly want to build right off the bat is gonna be the Omnimon Adventure deck. I already posted the deck profile on that. We got a sub from Obito Uchiha. Welcome to the stream. I hope everything's okay with your friends and family. Ooh, harsh. All right, so we got the Omnimon Altares. This is one card that we really want for the... Okay, yeah, we did that right. Because we need at least 3 of them for the Adventure Altares build. Now, again, this is one of those decks where I tested and I was kind of like, this is a dumb combo if you can get it off. Minimum 3-turn combo where turn 1 would be like your rookie Tai Kamiya from BT21, and then turn 2 would be double Tamers. And then in your hand, you would need to have, realistically speaking, a Bergermon or Togemon, 2 of them at least, and then the Metal Greymon Altaros mode, the Weregurumon Sagittarius mode, and then your level 6s and the Omnimon. And then you can literally just OTK that turn. I don't know if D-Brigade would... Oh, bro, what? 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 Did we just go from an Alter S to an Alter S Alt Art? Yo, let's look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we went Crest and Alter S Alt. I'm content. Yeah, I realistically think that the Alter S and the Sagittarius modes are going to be probably the more expensive of the SRs. As a player of Omni Ultra Adventure, the new Ultras are gonna run. Yeah. Those are. Yeah. We didn't get a foil in here. That's sad. Okay, cool. We'll fill that box in a moment. Yeah, I will keep the meat as the middle panel. That was hilarious. Like, that's just funny. All right. Anyway. Again, keeping it chill tonight. Like no big deal. Oh. Second worker room on Sagittarius mode. I'm okay with this. Okay, so we are looking for the Metal Greymon Alterous modes. I will be sad if we can't even nab a playset out of 12 boxes. Because I probably won't buy more boxes. Getting these early, like, for all intents and purposes, I will buy at least one case of every set every time. Because I want to show you, my viewers, what you're going to run into when you buy boxes. Nobody wants to really go into something with unknowns. Oh, we got an Alt Art Megadramon. Arguably, probably the better level 5, or one of the best level 5s of the Cyborg stuff. Because, you know, self-delete, Kentucket, good stuff. I'm gonna put it over here because if we get another one that looks to the right, I'm just gonna laugh because it's gonna be like Omni Alter Megadramon. What? And still no foil. All right, cool. I mean, the alt arts I'm never going to look at for like whether we have clumping or not. I think for me it's more of a do your SRs have strictly like locked configurations. Yeah. This box is silly. It's like, hey, I hear you like regular arts and alt arts. I don't really want the wet dog though, if I'm going to be honest. If I do end up with a Wereguru Sagittarius mode, altered analog youth wouldn't be also interesting too, just because it's kind of a cool art. I do prefer the newer style art of analog youth to the one that was in EX1, just because it's a little more modern take to it. Yeah, the Megadramon's arguably the best one. Well, one of the best ones. I would say right now the worst one's probably the Metal Tyranno. We got the Dark Tyranno! Because Metal Greymon can delete, but it's so good with like Greymon decks for the extra security check. We also get... so right now we have two Metal Greymons, the one from the starter deck and the one here, that is... security attack +1. So if you combine it with the likes of, say, starter deck 1 Greymon, you have a 2-check Greymon combined with the Adventure War Greymon, or Gaiomon for that matter. Then you've got a 4 Breaker, which is kind of huge. I mean, the thing is, like, we're so aggressive at this point with Digimon that there's not really room to, like, slow the game down, which I have this piece I'm in the middle of working on right now to kind of discuss more on the aspect of, is it possible to slow the game down, or what are some issues with having the game as fast as it is? Alright, we got analog. Okay, we got ourselves another Kraskarurumon. Arguably, I don't care about the Kraskarurumon, but that's just me. Alright, so these two combine for sure. And then we'll have an awkward Megadramon in the pile. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we are definitely getting a lot of Omnimon cards in like the back-to-back sets, because we have... The funny thing is, the new Black War Greymon's also... Yeah, we got the Metal Greymon Alterous mode. I love this. Okay. Like, I don't even care about getting alt arts. I just want to play the game. I just don't want to spend like an absorbent amount on like singles if like it ever gets to that point. But yeah, there's just a lot of Omnimon cards, and it's not a bad thing. But the problem is, like, I think what Bandai does is mainly that they're targeting what sells. Similarly, that's kind of what I did for merch, because I was kind of like, what needs to... And this is completely a test, by the way, because when I first came out with the Chaos Wolf and the Dragon Order sleeves, I was mainly looking at what are items, sleeves, playmats that players don't have that represent decks that they want to play. And so when I saw like Fenry Lugamon and D-Brigade, Digipolice, didn't really have any like merch that people used on the frequent daily, then it was kind of like, okay, then I want to design something that can really give back to the players and, you know, expand their love and interest of certain decks. My Wave 2 merch was basically targeting specifically what was being released in the future. Is it a bad thing? I don't know. I'm not trying to directly compete with them. It's more so I want to bring something that's nice for players to like optimally use. Because when we had the regional events, And I saw that Machine Dramon playmat. I was like, are you kidding me? Because they basically recycled the assets for the Machine Dramon EX1 card, and then they recycled the assets for the sleeve, and then just smashed it together and said, here you go, championship playmat. But it just felt so bad. Like, I wanted something, like, legit cool, you know? And this is where they didn't really fix that or change that. I don't know, what are your thoughts? Because my goal isn't to upset anybody. And I'm kind of skating the gray area right now as well, as most content creators do when it comes to making merch based on another IP. But I think people want it. And I thought it was interesting that, you know, the first matte sleeves that we're getting for the Digimon card game are going to be like Cyber Sleuth themed. But interestingly, I can move these to a box now. But interestingly, like, when you look at the fact that you're getting BT22 in July, you're getting BT23 in September, I think, and then you have BT24 in, like, December. Most of these sets are covering Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Slumber, all that kind of jazz. Hacker's Memory. But at the same time, why would you spend 6 months to release sleeves that are relevant to that set, is my question. I think from a marketing standpoint, you would have wanted to release Cyber Sleuth related sleeves for the Cyber Sleuth set. Because then people are going to go crazy for like, oh, my Old Force Feedramon deck has like really cool sleeves to use now. I'm playing Mastermon. I have Mastermon sleeves to use now. That kind of deal. And the fact that they didn't really like take, you know, advantage of that is where I'm kind of scratching my head like, why would you do that, you know? Recording time. Blue, purple. We got ourselves those, and those will come later. We'll deal with those later. We got ourselves the Analog Youth. The boy, and the disrespect to Cernumon, my bad. And then we'll go ahead and record these. Again, I'm going to have a smaller sample size. I'm going to be a lot more dependent on people out there this time for numbers, metrics, and whatnot to give my viewers a very concise understanding of how good of value is the EX9. Now, the thing is, the big thing that I want to emphasize is that even though cards might be cheap or like cards might be underpowered or underwhelming right now, when the next set drops or a future set drops, that suddenly is like, oh, if you have this card from EX9, it's going to be busted. Then people are going to flock to EX9. Because that's what I felt would happen with Analog Youth and Machine Dramon for EX1. Once they reprinted Machine Dramon, people were like, okay, whatever. And then Analog Youth became more frequently used because of purple, and then EX1 was still being bought. Even at like 25, it was a pretty good deal. Alright. So, Metal, Gray Altaros, Waker Septarius, Omni, Cernu, Mega Analog, No Secret, our Dark Tyranno, and Devi, that our alts were Cress, Omni, Mega Dramon. I mean, overall, like, I don't have like a... Oops, knocked this cable off. Overall, I don't have like a huge like hate for this set or like a love for this set. It's more of a like, it's here, you know, like, I don't know. Obligated mention of BT22 reinforcing Green Tyranno with no Green Koromon or Tamer. Yeah, like, we're seeing... I saw Agumon X. I got excited. Then I saw the green and I was like, I'm confused. What? And then I saw the level 4 and I was like, I'm really confused now. What? And then I read the effects and I was kind of like, it's okay. I don't know. Like, I want a good Agumon X that power creeps that one from BT11, but like, okay. Like, you do you, man. You do you. I don't think we're going to get a new Greymon X anytime soon either, but it would be kind of funny if we did. So far we are 0 Negamons. Or sorry, not Negamons, Battlemons. Battlemon Core. Sorry, a Battlemon Core specifically is the one that we are batting 0 at. Not so great, but yeah. We got ourselves Huckmon and Ludomon. Yeah, the Dark Tyranno and the Metal Tyranno X, I was kind of like, these are good for dinos, but like, I don't care. I'm just a Greymon player. I'm just a Greymon player. It's nice though. Like, don't get me wrong. All right. We got ourselves Digitama. We got ourselves another Analog Youth. I happen to open one box from the top row and then one box from the middle row. We're back on the first row, if you were to open the box chronologically. And then we'll see if with an Analog Youth, we'll see what kind of like pulls we get, because we've already seen like what we've been getting. Clumping has been already like noted in the Japanese boxes. So we'll see what we kind of get on these as well. We got ourselves Hyandro. Ooh, the Metal Greymon. The alt art one too. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I like it. I don't recall if all the cyborgs are facing to the left. Cool art though. I think some of like the ones that I want to dodge are like, I think Metal Tyranno would be the one I'd want to dodge. Super rares, I'd want to dodge Cernu, but I've already opened 2 of them. Wind Guardians doesn't feel great to me. I'm also currently in the middle of a working concept with a collaboration. We'll see what happens though, because of my busy schedule. But I think it'd be a really amusing, entertaining form of content for viewers. Just a matter of how do we execute it. How to really set up the rules is the big one too. The green-black memory boost searches for all the Tyrannomon deck. Oh, that's so glorious. I love it. Yeah, the new memory boost I'm waiting on as well. I really like that Bandai is introducing more dual color consistency options. I also think it's really entertaining from a certain perspective that for Tamers, for example, Tamers remind me a lot of Magic the Gathering lands now, because you have Tamers that are like... Omni Alteraz, let's go! I think this is my 3rd one or something like that. Whatever, I'll take it. But what I was gonna say was, oh cool. Oh, that's a good one. We got an Eismon. Oh, that's so good. That is really good. We got ourselves an Eismon limited. Common, uncommon. You need 4 of these bad boys for that Negamono Battlemon deck. Let's go! Okay. What was I gonna say? Completely lost my train of thought because I saw the Omni Alteraz and I was just like, let's go. Super happy. Oh, okay. We're all facing to the left, to the left. Alright, so we got ourselves a second Mega Dramon. That's our... You know, it's fine. Oh, I don't have to look at those anymore either. I'm trying to remember now what I was talking about. Not important. If chat figures it out later, cool. Alright, we got another Werger Sagittarius mode. I think this is our 3rd one? I can't look at my records right now, but I think this is our 3rd Mega Metal Werger Sagittarius mode. I'm hoping... Okay, so likely we might pull a Metal Greymon Altros mode in this box, which is good for me, because, you know, I love it. It's possible that Analog Youth and Metal Greymon Altros mode are, like, seated in the same, like, box configuration. But that also means I won't get in a Battlemon in here then, because I didn't get in a Battlemon Core in the last one either. Oh, I remember now. Okay. So I was talking about Magic the Gathering lands and how they remind me of Tamers. Because we have memory fixers that are like, if at the start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, move it to 3 memory. And you're like, okay. And then we have Tamers that are like, if your opponent has a Digimon... Oh, wait, sorry. Let's go in chronological order if we can. BT6, we have the Tamers that are like, when you promote out, if you have a Tamer or if you have a Digimon in play or whatever, or if you promote a specific Digimon, you draw a card and gain a memory. So it made me think of like check lands, fetch lands, and it also kind of made me feel that way with some of the Digimon that play tamers, because you have some Digimon that are like play one tamer of this category without whatever cost, and then you also have the play this tamer if you have no one or less tamers. And then there's some that are play this tamer if you don't have this tamer in play. It's just really funny to me. Purple blue boost. Yo, let's go. Nothing too crazy value-wise. The alt arts are kind of like... I think some of the big money makers are going to be the ones that are of the very competitive decks. So like, I think Alter S is good. I think... Depending on if it does well, the Blitz and Crest could also be like money makers. I still don't think Machine Drumon's gonna do too well. I don't see Meat being really a card that everybody wants. We got ourselves our first secret rare Chimeramon though, so that's pretty cool too. I don't know how I feel about Chimeramon. Like, it's not like a bad card, but it's also one that doesn't strike me as too crazy. Like, it doesn't make me feel like Nene, Luminamon Nene version bad, but like, maybe like $5, $6, $7? I don't know. Has anyone built a deck on this yet that like feels like really good? Bashes security. Feels like you're like constantly just winning. More winning. Something. Analog. We got ourselves the Mega Dramon. We got 2 more SRs. And the potential for a chase. The purple blue boost is Garurumon coded. I mean, the Garnet one's Greymon coded, though. At this point, I really wish we had just a Greymon boost that finds a Greymon, because Greymon's all over the place. Panda, is there a common you would dread to pull? A common? Like a common card? Let's go! Okay. What was my last one? 2. Alright, based on patterns right now, my last one should be Cernumon. Cernumon should be the last super rare in this box. I have actually never played a V-Pet. I mean, that's false. I played with a Tamagotchi because my sister was playing with one and I thought it would be cool to play with it too, but like, it wasn't my thing. Where do you think the 2-star Machine Dramon will settle at? Honestly, with the way 2-stars have been lately, the 2-star tie is only like $100. I think the 2-star Machine Dramon will likely be a 200 to 250 card, only because I have a feeling this set's not going to be opened that prevalently. I think that's one issue that's going to make its price be higher. I also think that because it's a mandatory 4 of in the deck, it's also going to raise its value. Oh, the foil common? Ugh. There's a lot of commons in this set that make me feel not great about it. I am still of the proponent that we should have... I mean, here's the thing. People complain enough about Event Pack 8 that I'm like, man, if we had this number of people complaining about how, like, stop making, you know, 2 limited common uncommons in a box, I'd be like, man... If you made it like every pack had a limited common uncommon, that'd be amazing. It'd be a lot easier for collectors, but not for the sellers. Not good, not good, not good. Yeah, that's another issue where some things just aren't released. So it becomes an issue. We got ourselves Analog and Titamon. I also don't know if the chase takes a hit out of your box. That's another thing I don't know the answer to. This might be the SR. Meat. Oh, look, I was right. Okay, yeah. They're locked configurations. So if you open Analog Youth, you will open probably Altaros, Sagittarius, and all these cards. Like, they're just There's no way around it. Sad. They like to do that though. But like, man. I'm also a little lower energy because I haven't been sleeping much. I'm probably averaging like 4 or 5 hours of sleep a day right now. And I'm pretty tired. So, but I still like doing Digimon content. I still like, you know, doing the content creation aspect of it. And I'm always, you know, chatting with other content creators to kind of, you know, help them grow, help them build their base as well. Because the honest truth is, I'm not always going to be here necessarily. I think there are instances where, like, anybody can get bored of a game. And the moment they get bored, they're going to want to do something that makes them feel good again. And if you're not having fun with Digimon, it's kind of like, then take a break. I sincerely think that if you are in the Digimon card game right now and you're bashing it, take a break. Get a different perspective. I think that would help. Let's see. All right, so we got Alturos mode. We got Beware, Omni, Cernu, Megadramon, Analog Youth. We got the Toko. And the Eismon. And then we got... Oh, I did put them here. I'm just blind. Insert. Alright. We got Huck Ludo. Ludo. And then for the alt arts, we got Metal and Mega. I need to double check this then, because that would have been the same. So that means we would have gotten Huck Doru. Doru, and then Suba Draco. Suba. Perfect. Alright. Ah! I knocked that over. No, I knocked it over. Everything's in. We got ourselves a new subber with Shadow Skull 90. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Remove the laptop. The laptop is a problem. Goodbye, work laptop. I don't want you right now. Alright. Box number 4. We're a third of the way. Let's see. Kind of crazy how good support Nature Spirits got in 2 sets compared to Wind Guardians. The whole trait archetype specific decks that came out, I actually really enjoyed the concept and idea of them. I just think face-up securities are just not valuable. There's just it's too fast, number one, the game right now to really utilize them. And I think the other issue is that even though you have like a lot of support and searchers and, you know, level 6s and 7s for it, I think the overall gimmicks are the same each time, and they just don't have enough validity to them to make them comparable to decks in the meta. And it's not a bad thing. It's just that, do people play card games because they want to play, you know, non-meta, or do they want to play what's really meta and just, you know, win? I don't know about you, but in a game, most people want to just win. Alright, anyway. We got ourselves another Zuba and Draco. Okay, cool. Yeah, most things that are listed on Amazon kind of go away after time. Okay. I'm really bad at pronouncing that card too. Is it Tulelakmon? don't know if I pronounced that right. Correct me. Correct me, please. I must know. To Lelok. I remember recording for that episode, and I was literally sitting in the booth going, and I was just, I felt bad. And then when I uploaded it, and people were like crucifying me about it, I was like, my bad. I didn't mean to mispronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ugh. All right, so we got that one already. So we got the Nume, we got meat. Yeah, Deep Savers and the Nature Spirits were power crept, but the Wind Guardians just doesn't do it for me. I think Dragon's Roar is going to be really interesting if they actually can, like, meet the power level for it. And I also think that it'd be really good if, like, I mean, we know the Machine Empire is going to be Machine Dramon Ace, which is going to be really interesting to have, because if it's an effect kind of like any of these cards, it'll be really funny. I'm not going to lie. T. Laylock. Right off the bat, Cernu. I'm 4 boxes deep. 4 Cernus. No. No, it's the quarter card. I said it. It's the quarter card. It'll eventually probably be a quarter card. Art Dad, welcome to the stream. If they support Nightmare Soldiers more, I'll be extremely good. Could you imagine if they had made it so that Johnny, his name's Johnny Sins, right? If all of his stuff was also Nightmare Soldier. I think that's another thing that bugs me, in that I think another thing that makes me a little sad about some of these cards is that they typically will not provide the traits for all the Digimon on them. I don't know how to phrase this right, because again, kind of tired. Jimmy Ken. Sorry, who? What? Johnny Ken? Oh, Johnny Ken is the new tamer. He looks like a. I'm bad with references right now and names. He looks like the wrestler. I forget his name too. I might have said Johnny Sins. My bad. I knew it was Johnny something. I just couldn't remember the last part. My bad. We do not speak of that here. Whoopsie. Yeah, they'd be the adult actor. Oh no! Rip channel. Rip channel. Yeah, I didn't say the Ken last time. I couldn't remember. It was Johnny something. Oh, that's so funny. That is a second meat. Convenient of our previous discussion, too. Alright. Lay it on me, chat. Lay it on me. Let's see. Oh, that is hilarious. But, like, the point I'm getting at here is, it's surprising that you don't have every Machine Dramon have the Dark Master trait, for example. You don't have a... Your Omnimons now are all over the place. You have Omnimons that are Adventure trait. I don't... Do we have an Adventure Omnimon yet? I actually don't remember. We have your regular Omnimon that's, you know, a Royal Knight, a Holy Warrior. We have a CS trait Omnimon. We have a Dim trait Omnimon. I know that for sure. Lol, that's hilarious. My bad. My bad, my viewers. My bad. Also hilarious, we opened this shortly after that. Kiss! That's what I was thinking of, too, yeah. But isn't there, like, a wrestler who has, like, the face paint and stuff, too? Whoops. I threw my common and commons into this pile. Yeah, no Omni with an Adventure trait is odd. I also thought it was odd that for the Dim trait, Blitz and Crest, they weren't Adventure? Because technically they were Adventure trait? So, ah well. Alright, let's check any limited common and common cards. Yeah, the Altaros and the Sagittarius are adventure trait cards. But the Blitz and Crest aren't. So I was kind of confused about that. Man, we have gone 4 boxes dry without the core. I think I'm not going to get a Battlemon, like, to build. That's going to be sad. Yeah, like I said, the keyword, the traits for Digimon kind of don't make sense from set to set. Because, you know, you've got Machinedramon, who, I wish was just a Dark Master in every, like, set. I wish, you know, Puppetmon Ace and Piedmon Ace and Metalcedramon Ace, they also had the Dark Master trait. It'd be really good for Apocalymon, I feel like, because even Apocalmon's not that great right now. And if the Apocalymon stack is removed, you're overflowing so much memory. Whoops. But yeah. Kiss is the singer, if I recall? Gross. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull 4 Battlemon cores. I think we're going to be out of luck on that one. Imagine they forgot to print core. That'd be so funny. I doubt that. I think that, you know, pull rates are just going to be so different. And pull rates are always interesting for side sets in general, so. At some point, I'm going to set up a screen right here. You can't see it, but it's like over here. Just so that I don't have to like crane my neck over to see chat. Because I got to do that right now. But I also don't stream that often like this, so it's kind of a whatever for me. It's fine. Oh, that'd be hilarious if the new Apocalymon looked for face down cards too. All right. Man, this box has been the biggest disappointment. We opened pretty much every SR we didn't care about. Except, you know, Kagu and Metal Gray is good, but everything else is kind of not what I really care about. But remember, we are playing a gambling game with cards, which is why when you buy boxes, it's all luck. I'd say Meat's going to be one of the cheaper alt arts too. Can we get something big? Let's see if we can get something big here. We got Blitz. Man. Alright, so this is the third Kreska that I've gotten from a case. Clumping is real. Oh, wait. Okay. If I could, I want the Blitz Greymon. Just give me the Blitz Greymon. Give me the Blitz Greymon. I need the Blitz Greymon. I just want the Blitz Greymon altar right now. That would complete this meme of a box. Alright, a Batto? Well, we got another Machinedramon, so we are 2 Machinedramons in, and it is facing to the right, so when you combine the powers of Kreska and Machinedramon, you get meat. Dang it. The best triptych art ever. Like, you guys can see it, right? And gals, guys and gals, you can see it. Totally like a canon event. Digitama. Ah, crap. Did I throw the foil in here? Gotta check real quick. I did. It was the Pagu. Alright. Nah, you didn't miss anything, Kiri. Just been chilling. I also picked a wrong actor out of the worst category possible in trying to reference a card in this game, and chat jumped on that immediately. So if you want to rewind and find that fun moment, go for it. Because it was pretty bad. Oopsie. Alright, we're gonna go... I think it goes Draco Zuba. And then... let's see, we got Metal... Metal Mame. I don't know, like... the set's here, it's fine. Let's look. Metal Gray, the first Metal Mame, Andrew Kaguya, Metal Cernu, Machine, Pagu, and Nume. And then we got Draco Zuba, followed by so yeah, just be wary that, you know, when you do buy cases, chances are the set is normally clumped. This one is gonna be clumped. It just there's no way to stop that. Do a little clean up real quick. I didn't realize that, but yeah, well, it happens. I'm basically buying one box to support the locals. I probably should just not, though. Yeah. Nathan, Strive 2.0, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just opening still. I'm cleaning up right now. I've got 8 boxes left. We're moving a little slow. I've only got... if I do open anything sooner, then if I open the chase sooner, then I'll probably stop and open the rest with the wife, just to give her the experience of opening boxes. I made the mistake and showed my wife the new Magic the Gathering set in November, because it's Avatar The Last Airbender for their universe crossover. And she was like, ooh, we might have to buy that. And I was kind of like, I figured. Big Chill, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I can definitely trade around. I know some people who are gonna pick up some stuff from me. I just don't know how much extra stuff I'm going to have available. I'm at 3 Blitz Greymons that are all. I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm grossed out by it or just kind of like, eh, whatever. All right, we got ourselves Huck and Ludomon. Because normally I go 2 cases deep, but the problem right now is if a set doesn't feel worthwhile to me, no, I'm only gonna get 1. Like I'm not in a crazy rush. Notoriously, unless a side set is underprinted, in the case of EX9, you're gonna run into issues. But I think with this set and most sets moving forward, I feel like sets are generally like well printed, so we're fine. Chillin', man. Oh, that's nice. Pulls are okay. They're not crazy. This set isn't crazy, but it's not like terrible. It's kind of just here. The other issue I'm finding right now with most sets. Okay, so we got the Analog Youth. 50-50, you run into another Cernumon, and 50-50 we hit another Altros mode, which isn't bad. I don't know. I also think that there's just too many releases for Digimon. I think there's a lot of people who are hitting that point of burnout in the card game. Because, like, yes, you're spicing up decks every, like, month and a half, month maybe even. But the big problem I'm seeing right now is if your restriction list doesn't get touched for the better part of, 6 months, you're going to lose players. Because I feel like a lot of people right now are tired of Megidramon. I don't play competitively, so it really doesn't affect me because I'm normally commentating and you can't really compete and commentate at the same time. So Calvin, Lou, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're about to hit Cernumon again. I can feel it. I feel it in my bones. We're gonna hit another Cernumon. I'm gonna be like, hey, save the trees, the forest spirit, something something, Princess Mononoke reference, something something. He's dear leader. Dude, I pulled the worst puns on my wife, and the fact that we have a kid now, I can make dad jokes all I want without any repercussions. So, you know, it's just me doing stupid things like, hey, my dear, what kind of vegetable goes to church? And she'll be like, what? And I'll be like, let us pray. We got our first core! Yes! After 5 boxes, we got our first core. Ah. Alright. Cool! Only took us freaking 5 boxes and dang, man. Oh, you dropped it like 4 or 5 sets ago? Holy crap. The thing is, I like Digimon. Digimon is like one of the first things that I grew up watching as a kid. It was kind of like, you know, Pokemon was kind of on break, and I was kind of like getting bored of it because I had just, you know, obsessively played Pokemon Gold a lot, and Pokemon Red and Yellow and all those games. The thing is, like, once you like see something different, you're kind of like, oh, what is this? This looks like Pokemon. And then you watch it and you're like, this isn't Pokemon. And as I watched Digimon more, I was like, yo, this is cool. I liked for the fact that, number one, the monsters could talk. That was the big thing I loved about it. So, yeah. That was the big thing, where, you know, watching Digimon, being able to talk, having, you know, you could understand them, like, in conversation more than you could a Pokemon. You know, when you're just hearing, Baba Shar, Baba, Baba, Baba Shar, Baba, and you're just like, or then you're listening to Squirtle, Squirt, Squirtle, Squirt, Squirtle, Squirt. You're just like, I don't know what he's saying, but it mimics that of a baby, I guess. Like, it's fine. And that's pretty much it. Like, I like the intelligence, I like the storytelling in Digimon better. So then, as I watched more and more of the series, I found out which Digimon I gravitate more towards, and which ones I don't really care about. Machinedramon? Dragons? Machines? Cyborgs? I'm in. Vegetation plants? Don't care. I absolutely do not care. Man, we are in Clump City. Like, this is... So, we got another Metal Greymon. So, we've gotten 3 Crest alts, 2 Metal Gray alts, or this is 3rd. And then we have 2 or 3 Gigas, or Megas at this point, that I'm kind of like... Okay. You clump away, my guy. Dreadful boredom! Oh no, why are you bored? How's it going? You haven't missed much. We're just opening boxes of EX9, the newest set that drops today. Check out your stores, your locals. They'll probably have them available for sale. Hopefully they are not like $100 because I don't really think paying $100 for a box would be worth it. I typically will pick up boxes at around... I'll pick them up early, no matter what, mainly because I want to get some early impressions and data for you to give an understanding of whether, you know, it's a good buy for you or not. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've hit like the same alt arts in every box. God dang it. The only thing that could make this better is if we got the SP, but then I'd owe my wife dinner. I lose either way. Alright. Who are your top 5 Digimon? War Greymon, number 1. Will probably be always my favorite. Tied with Black War Greymon. If we're going by shows, the War Greymon definitely is like in my top. Like, number 1. If we include video game Digimon, Gaiomon is really cool. When you combine samurai and when you combine samurais and dragons, I'm like, yo, that's cool. Really wish that Garurumon had gotten like some like feudal Japan equivalent, even though it does have the Kreskerumon, and it kind of uses like the halberd, like a Naginata. I think the big thing I wish it was like a ninja, that throws shuriken, kind of like a Naruto Gurumon. Yeah, they're throwing a lot of that. So here we are, just opening packs. Looks like the weather's cleared up outside because it's yellow now. Usually that means the sun is shining and it's absurdly humid. So we'll see what happens. All right, we got Hydra, we got Edda. Haven't found my foil common and common cards yet, except for the one. Am I going to get a playset of Crest, Metal, and Megadramon by the end of this case opening? Because if I do, I'm kind of sad. We knew this was coming. We knew Cernu was coming. Cernu is like the most commonly pulled card. As the most pretty way I can say it. Magnolia, your second box was a disaster? What happened? What happened? Gaiamon being the symbol of Yuko's resolve is really cool. Yeah. I haven't okay. Disclaimer. I have not played Cyber Sleuth. I own it. I couldn't get into it. Mainly because I think I just don't care. I think the amount of time for stuff is hard for me at this point. Of like, I don't have... There's not a lot of time for stuff. A Ninja Gabu is to a Bankai, like warrior, whatever. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Benkei, yeah. Like, I haven't played Cyber Sleuth. I haven't played Hacker's Memory. I know of like the spoilers. I've read some spoilers here and there. Oh my god, give me the Metal Greymon Altruist mode. Put me out of my misery on this box, man. Oh, we got a Soundbird mon. Okay, that's actually fine. I'm okay with that. We're close. We've gotten the Eismon, we've gotten the Soundbird mon. We just need Eismon Scatter Mode. We're golden. Can you imagine if you got only one Eismon Scatter Mode, like a case, or like 3 cases? Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Well, it wasn't the Altros, but you know what? I'll take a regular Metal Gray too. We should be good, yeah. Yeah, there should be all our hits. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, I feel like some people who watch my content would be like, oh my god, DIGI-PANDA doesn't play Cyber Sleuth, what a freaking poser. And I'd be like, I mean, yeah. Most of my Digimon knowledge is from, you know, the Hyper Coliseum, the Digimon... Adventure Reboot, Adventure 2, Tamers, Frontiers. I didn't watch Data Squad all the way through, but I know of like how it ends and everything. Cross Wars. I haven't watched Ghost Game because I didn't care. It was one of those series where I'm like, this isn't like if it felt more like a slice of life episode of the week kind of deal. But I've only heard good things about Cyber Sleuth, but I haven't committed to it. I bought my friend the game, actually, and he played it all the way through and was like, what'd you think of it? I'm like, bro, I just bought it for you. Like, I didn't play it. And he was like, what the hell? It was the funniest moment ever. Okay. We got the Analog Youth. We got the Omni. Oh, it took us so long to get one of Battlemon Core. I'm so sad. Like, why? I think it goes these at the end, and then these two. One moment. Some people do feel like playing a video game or like knowing all the ins and outs of a TV show make you more of a fan, and I understand that, but like, I think there's different types of fans and like different fandoms, you know? We're at 3 Ultra S's, so I can build that deck. Cernumon. That's my 5th Cernumon. 1 of Battlemon, 5 boxes later. Analog Youth. Chimera. We're at 2 machines. Soundbird and Digimon. Puck Ludo. Oh, it's my second Metal Greymon. My apologies. And then we have 3 Megadramons. That's crazy, though. Okay. We'll do reorganization in a sec. Honestly, I'm just kind of enjoying whatever show pops up right now. My friend has been watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I showed him a few clips from it one time, and now he's getting to the parts where I showed him. He's like, man, you already spoiled this for me. And I'm like, I mean, I asked you if you wanted spoilers or not. And you were like, I'll probably forget it by the time I get to the anime, so... Mindo was here. What's the bro for? I'm trying to recall what's going on. Oh, I have a buddy who also is like, you have to watch Digimon, the movie, the newest one. I forget what it's called. Help me out here, somebody. It's the one with Big Ukomon, and I didn't really care for that movie, to be honest. Yeah, but you still become a ghost in some like English variants. Yeah, I've been enjoying That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Isekai animes have been really interesting for me all over the place, because, like, I've watched the darker tone ones, like... I don't count Solo Leveling as an Isekai, but, Overlord... That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Some of them have the silliest titles, too. Oh, To the Beginning. Yeah, I... didn't care. It was buns. That's what I've been using lately. I've been using the word, it's buns. Like, to the Beginning, the funny thing was, my friend was like, you have to watch it. I watched it, you have to watch it. I'm like, I ain't watching it. I don't care. I don't care enough to watch it. And so he very much wanted to, like, get me to watch it. And he did stay over at my house. He's one of my judge friends, because he was judging for the Geekery locally nearby to me. And he was like, you have to watch this. And I was like, nah, dude. But the thing is, like, it's hard for me to watch certain anime after, like, the voice actor passes, because the voice actor for me made or broke the series. So Axelrose, I'm trying to remember his name now. The voice actor for Armadillomon, I think his name was Axelrod something. He was also the voice of Lord Zed in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He passed away in like 2017, 2018, I think. So we didn't have Armadillomon anymore. And I'm gonna freaking kill stupid Analog Youth. Why? Every time Analog Youth. Artemis Angel Wolf, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We just pulled an Analog Youth, and I want to burn it now. Because we don't like Analog Youth. It's a good card. I'm just kidding. Kizuna was good. Like, arguably, I really liked Kizuna as well. Also, if you're tuning in and the music is a little overly loud, let me know, because I had to redo my entire stream settings. I couldn't do a test audio version earlier by recording a little bit and then stopping it, because when I did that, it kind of wouldn't stop recording. So that's something that I need to figure out how to stop in the future, but that's going to be a problem for future Ben, and I'm just going to leave it for the time being. Robert Axelrod, thank you so much. Oh, that was going to bug me. I liked Kizuna. But I heard that when you watched the English dub of Adventure 02 Reborn, Armadillomon sounded really bad. And there's nothing against the voice actor who did it, because, you know, every voice actor has their own impression or take of a character. And having studied voice acting, you know, you're going to run into those moments where, you know, that there are famous voice actors who you know and love who are going to pass. With the passing of Kevin Conroy, I think 2 years ago or last year, it was really hard because a lot of people loved him as Batman. And the fact that Mark Hamill is now Batman-less, it hurts. And if a new Batman show comes out, which it did from Amazon, then you suddenly don't have that same, you know, nostalgia feeling. But what you can do is you can go back and rewatch the animated series, Batman Beyond, and Justice League, and still feel that sense of nostalgia as your Caillou? Q? I'm gonna go Caillou for the time being. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I'm getting real close to 9K subs. If there's an opportunity that I go to Worlds or Nats, if like we hit 10K, I'd probably dress up as a panda. I won't lie. I would probably dress up as a panda at the convention, but have a suit underneath, obviously. Yeah, there are a lot of plot holes with The Last Kizuna. There are so many plot holes. It was fine. It was entertaining. It took me a while to get used to the bond of bravery and bond of friendship designs, but nothing will ever beat Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon for me. Let's see. What of our hits so far? We've gotten a lot of the same altars. There's a lot of clumping in this set. I think a lot of people were already talking about how clumping was noticeable in the Japan set. And it's pretty noticeable in ours too. But it's a common thing. Like, if you played Digimon for the last 4 years and you followed my content, you'll know that I pretty much statistically find, you know, the trends, the pack hits, everything like that. So far, I found the trend of if you hit Analog Youth, you're probably going to hit a Cernumon. So that means 2 out of your 6 hits are already known. It seems like right now about 3 hits are always seeded to be the same once you hit them. Oh, yeah, that'd be, yeah. Because I've only opened 2 Metal Mamemon so far. So my guess right now is I'll have a Cernumon hit and probably a, like, Metal Greymon Alteros mode hit. That's like my guess right now. Yeah. And that's the thing. With the passing of Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill is like, I'm done with the Joker. And arguably, his Joker is one of the best Jokers out there. We got a brief spoiler of, like, the voice acting for the new Joker in the Amazon series, but it's weird. It's a little deeper. Okay, I shouldn't say weird. It's a different take. It's a different impression. And that's why we got it. We got gold. We got gold right here, guys. We got it. We got Eismon. We got the Eismon scatter mode. Let's go! Finding 4 of these is going to be such a pain in the butt. I don't even care. Like, I don't even care like what else is in this box, because literally Eismon scatter mode makes it for me completely. Like, I don't even care. We have had a lot of different Jokers too. Going back to it wasn't the Killing Joke, because that was Mark Hamill. I think it was Red Hood. Batman Red Hood was the one with what's his name? He voices Bender. Forgetting his name. It'll come back to me at some point. The other hard part is remembering all these voice actor names, because I've met so many. John DiMaggio. I got there. We got to John DiMaggio. DiMaggio. It's DiMaggio. Okay, so yeah, John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender, Jake the dog. He's done so much voice work. Okay, I'm actually content with this box because we did not hit the Cernumon. We got a Battlemon core instead. That's our second of Battlemon. I don't know if I'm actually going to even have a playset of SRs for a lot of people who usually buy from me, which is kind of sad, but it's what you get with a case, honestly. Yeah, Troy also does if I recall, Troy Baker also does like an impression of like Mark Hamill's Joker, and it's a pretty good impression too. Some voice actors have that ability to do similar voices of other people. The finger curls and an alt art Cernumon appears. No! I'm still okay with that though. I don't care. I am okay with that. If we get it, we get it. We got the Blitz finally, but not at the right time. I really wanted it to be like a box where we got all 3 at the same time. That would have been the best of the best, but we didn't get there. But it's fine. It's fine. Let's see. If we can get meat or Omnimon Alter S, this will be the best box ever. We're not going for value. We're going for memes on stream. That's it. That's it. That is all we're going for right now. If we get another alt art meat, it's going in the middle. If we get the Omnimon Alter S, it's going in the middle. And then we got a really weird. Oh no, we didn't get it. So instead, Andromon's gonna be our centerpiece, and we're gonna have Chimeramon be our left hand. So DNA time. We got our Chimeramon with Blitz makes Andro. Terrible trade deal right there. Not a good one, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. We will take it. That's pretty funny. All right, cool. And then we got Parasaurmon. The box is officially dead. We've got a couple packs left. If we hit the chase, we hit a chase. If we don't hit a chase, statistically speaking, I think some early data shows that some people are getting one chase a case. We'll see if that's actually true. And if it's not, and we are one of the unlucky ones to get one with no chase, then that's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles, and we will not buy EX9 again. We have not gotten an SP or a 2-star yet. We've just been chilling right now with our alt arts. We allegedly have a 1 per a case kind of deal. And if I pull the machine, SP, chase, whatever you want to call it, my wife wins the bet, and then I have to buy her dinner. So, good times. That is my punishment for opening all the boxes without her. We're still going to check anyway in the middle area. Yeah, just one case this time. Mushrooming. It doesn't feel like a worthwhile set to me, and the resale is going to be really hard. Unless your locals are like die-hard Machinedramon fans, you're going to have a real hard time reselling a lot of this, and you're just going to be on a lot of bulk. I myself, I'm probably going to like hit up some people that I know who open up lots of cases and probably pick up like some of their extra SRs and stuff too. Help them out, help some of my locals out. That's just the way it is. That was funny. Let's see. Nothing else right now, nothing too crazy, so we're just chilling. Good times, and I want to thank everyone again for joining me on stream today. I know it's hard sometimes to take time out of your busy schedules. I myself am a father now, so me doing as much streaming as I can is a lot harder to do. And even then, I'm still dealing with the fact that, you know, working a normal 8 to 5 job, sometimes I don't have time to really, like, do anything till literally the night before an upload goes out, which is why sometimes you'll see, like, my uploads go preview at, like, 1 a.m. because I'm still editing. And for the most part, whenever I am writing, I actually write the day of now for the most part, record, and then do all the editing at the same time in the same night. And normally I'm kind of just trying my best to stay focused, but man, after a long day at work, sometimes your focus is divided and you just want to have fun. I'll probably play like a AFK-able game that I can do, and then just do that. We're gonna go ahead and record these again. And then I will start again. So give me 1 sec. Oh, nice! Jose Palacios, welcome to the stream. Good job. Metal Meme, Alter S. That's our 4th. We got a Battlemon Core, Mega Analog, Chimera, Parasaur, we got ourselves the Dorozuba, Blitz, and Alright, we are halfway through our case. Yeah, the boxes are the same pattern again for the most part. I honestly want to know where the Machineromon's going to end up for the 2-star, because I know some people who bought like the tie at like 350, and I was kind of like, it's not going to like be that high. And then eventually when it did come down, it was only like $100. I don't know what it's at now, but I thought it was crazy that it was even at 100. That just seemed crazy to me. Do I have all the alt art cyborgs, or should I make... I am missing Metal Tyranno and Metal Meme. Those are the two I am missing right now. But yeah, we talked about voice actors a lot. So similarly with Digimon, I don't know how you felt about Tai Kamiya not being voiced by Joshua Seth. I think Zeno Robinson did a really good job, though. Ben Diskins was also the voice of Agumon versus Tom Fan. I haven't met Tom Fan in real life. I've met his wife. So behind me, I don't know if you can see it, but behind me are basically some autographs from voice actors I've met. I met Caitlin Glass. Really nice. She actually is a director for one of my friends, and I thought that was really cool too. 5 boxes, 2 alt Machineromons, 2 regular. Oh, that's really good, Ash's Fall. That's a really good, like, pull rate for you. Haven't hit any Machineromons yet that are alt art. I would like to get a Machineromon alt art, because I think the Machineromon alt arts are also going to be a good investment in this set. I will likely be stepping a little bit back from collecting as much and kind of just slowly pick up over time. Ah, you watch the Japanese? Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Did they change the seiyus for that? Or do they keep them the same as well? So, that's the big thing. We got ourselves a 4th Megadramon! We got a playset of Megadramons in one case. Crazy. And we still have 5 boxes to go. If I get more Megadramons, I'm gonna be a little sad. I like variety of alt arts, but I don't really like the same alt arts. I don't know if boxes are mappable. Are you asking for like SRs, alt arts, and stuff like that? Ah, they changed everybody. Hey, look, it's another Metal Greymon! Yay! Yay! Guys, gals, I don't know what's going on here. You guys have been seeing a lot of these be the same. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like I said, I'll take the hits, and you guys make your decision on whether buying a box or case is your plan. The problem is, you have to keep in mind, if you choose not to buy a box, and you're like, I'll wait till singles go down. If a deck wins that has a really important SR or secret in the set, the boxes will go up, and everything's gonna be kind of baloney. Hey, we got a second Blitz. Alright, cool. There's no way to tuck the Blitz under another, though. That's the only sad thing. That'd be funny if you could. If you could tuck Blitz Greymon underneath your Greymon stack, that'd be really funny. But I don't think there's a way you can. Alright, so this box is officially dead already from the get-go, because we don't have any more alt arts. Oh, are they really common? Is that just statistically what you found so far, Ian? I'm just hunting for 4 Eismon scatter mode foils. Yeah, I think so. So Kazushi, I think they are mappable. Yeah. I think you're gonna see a lot more clumping. Like Analog Youth for me instantly tells me I'm gonna get like an Ultra S, an Alterus mode, and maybe Cernumon at this point. I'm looking for more Battlemon cores at this point because I think they're better. I guess you could tuck with the CS cards. Oh, sorry, not Ian, Isaac. Isaac, how many cases have you seen open, or is just mine the one that you've seen? There's the Alter S. I will take it. And we'll double check this for the foil common, limited common, uncommon. Oh, you're watching a second? Who else is opening right now? I think the only other person that I could think of that might be opening right now is an avid herpetologist. But I don't know how many he's opening. We got ourselves Ty and Matt. Everyone at my locals got the same few cards. I don't doubt it. The clumping is very noticeable, and I think it's something that they do need to fix in the future, but it hasn't really been on their radar. Alright. Ty and Matt. We got the Abatomon core. That's good. I think this is our third Abatomon. But yeah, as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna go ahead and upload a general blank spreadsheet template for on a Google Drive link for people to use as their own to report back, you know, what they pulled as well, and then they'll get credited on a future video for the case statistics. Hopefully hitting the channel on Tuesday, Monday, somewhere around there. Yeah, I think it just depends. Yo, we got the chase! There it is, the Metal Greymon! Arguably, I think this is one of the better chases, too. But, yeah. Alright, we're gonna bring it up. We're gonna do a little bit of quick little show off on the texture. That's really cool. I hear you like the Greymons. So far, yeah, I think you are going to be seeing SPs. We'll finish up this box, and then we'll finish up one more box. That'll leave 4 boxes left, so I'll do 2 boxes each for me and my wife. And so we'll probably end the stream in about 10 minutes, but feel free to hang around if you want to still. I'm going to keep opening packs, though, and if you want to just chat, ask me about whatever, go for it. I'm pretty much an open book. Oh, thank you so much, Kazuchi. Really appreciate it. Everyone in my locals group chat are fighting over Kaguyamon. Yeah, everyone's gonna be fighting over that one too. I need to test Kaguyamon. I haven't found a list yet that I want to like go off of. There's the Cernu. I know Kiri's in chat, so Kiri might be able to tell me if she's been working on anything secret for hers. But then I'd want to wait for her to post hers first in that situation. We got the Sagittarius. Can we get the Altros mode? An Altros mode would be nice here. We got Hydra. We got a Battlemon core. And no foil here. So we did get the chase. That's the good thing here. And we got a lot of... I think we're at 3 or 4 Metal Greys. And then 4 Megadramons for sure. I know that for a fact. Ugh. No, not like that, Isaac. The Sendrils were crazy money. I don't know if they're still crazy. But they were crazy money for a little bit. Thank you, Ashes Fall. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We got ourselves another Metal Greymon. Hey, how many Metal Greymons can you open in a box? The answer is 3. I can open 3 Metal Greymons here. The regular, the alt, and the chase. Come at me! And there's the cafeteria. Some alt arts, I think, look better than their alt counterparts, honestly speaking. I think I kind of like the regular art Alter S more than the alt art, because I feel like the alt art is more so like art. It's a good art piece, but it's not a good, like... I just like the way it looks like in physical hand. Likewise, I don't like close-up faces of like the Digimon. I kind of like the full body or like an action-y shot, but that's just my opinion. Alright, so we opened a lot of good stuff here. So we go Metal Blitz, Metal, go here, a Batto, Cernu, this, and this. We'll also go... We got 3 alt arts. Then we go here and then here. Alright, one moment while I record. Yeah, the big thing is you want to get playsets of your machines, Ramon. That's the big thing here. Alright, box number 7 was pretty much our big hit box. So we're going to go... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Analog. And then... Oh wait, we need to do it this way. Cabo Ochre. Ogre, Metal, oh wait, I need Zuba Doru, Metal, that's our third one, Blitz is our second, Megadramon is our fourth. Then we got the Metal Gray SP. I'm actually really content with the Metal Gray SP. I think it's one of my favorite arts of the 5. No. We're still missing the Metal Mame. We're still missing the Metal Mamemon. So, all right, I'm gonna drop the box there for the time being. And this will be the last box I open on stream. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Tonight, actually, I should say. Whether you're in a different country or, you know, here in the United States. I know it's a lot to take out of your time, of your day. So, you know, just chill. Watch me open up some packs. But, all things must come to an end. Alright, we'll get this pack out. If we can get Alt Art Metal Mame and we get the Alt Art Metal Tyranno in this box, then we have a complete collection of everything. Which would be really funny, to be honest. I don't know, I don't feel like these are worthwhile. It is nice to have, like, additional arts, though. Like, alt arts. Grey Wolf, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We got X Tyrannomon, Ty and Matt. Keep the luck going. Nah, my wife's got to open up something too. Like, we'll see. We'll see if she can open up some of the better alt arts in the set. I've just been opening the troubled ones, you know? Nothing. The Legend Arms, I feel, could also further be improved, but it just hasn't gotten there yet for me yet. We got Mirai. There's the Cernu. Right off the bat, the Cernumon has returned. We've seen a lot of Cernumons. I just don't know how good Wing Guardians is going to be. It doesn't feel like stellar. Pulls have been good. We opened the chase in the last box. We've opened up the Metal Greymon SP. We also opened up an Alt Art Metal Greymon. And we opened the regular Art Metal Greymon too. So, all is well. There's the Metal Mamemon. And there's the foil Nanimon. Oh no, she's not opening on stream. She was currently she was taking care of the kid, and looking after her. The kid went to bed around an hour ago, and then I'm saving the last 4 boxes for opening with her because we hit the chase. So we'll probably do that. Oh, we got Wet Dog Wergarurumon here. So check this bad boy out. I think it's a good holo too. We haven't hit the Metal Greymon Altaros mode. I kind of like that one more. The Wet Dog look kind of looks weird to me, but I don't know. And then any foil? Negatory. There are some interesting cards here that you could use for seal too. Or like building in cores. Like the Raid Biomon is pretty good. I forgot to set this aside. Whoopsie. Naki? Oh, Nani? Yeah, I say Nani a lot. It's just part of my, like, diction. So, a Battlemon has the Negamon Egg, the Eismon Scatter Mode, and the Eismon as the limited foil common uncommon card. That could be hard to get 4-ofs for a little bit. I know a lot of people are probably going to be swarming to pick that up ASAP. I myself am probably going to be doing that too. I don't think I'll have much sales, to be honest. There's just not a lot of sellable stuff here. Like, people will be all hunting for the same thing. Everybody's going to want a Battlemon cores. Everybody's going to want Kaguyamons, Metal Greymon Altaros modes, Wergarurumon Sagittarius. You know what people aren't going to want? The Cyborgs. I don't think the Cyborgs are as popular, but they're decent for, like, building the dim, like, Machinedramon deck. But then the next problem is if everybody wants to build Machinedramon, you now need to fight for the 4 secrets. So the question ultimately comes, what is the best thing to build in this deck? Or in this set? And I think the answer is most likely going to be like Chimeramon. Chimeramon hasn't gotten too much, like... From my perspective, it hasn't gotten much, like... what's the hype? I guess? Like, people were hyping up the Chimeramon for a little bit when they first, like, hinted at it. But I don't feel it has the same, like, comparative advantage as other decks right now. You can definitely run EX1 Machinedramon, but I think more players want to run the EX9 variant because of that on-play effect. Ooh, we got the alt art Chimeramon this time. Really cool art, nice texture, pretty cool, pretty cool. I think so myself. Like, I think this is a really good art comparatively to the other one. I think out of all the Chimeramon arts, though, I think the BT8 one is still my favorite. The regular BT8 one, surprisingly enough. I just don't know, like... Just because it's clear and, like, very, like... It doesn't have that strange art. For sure. For sure. The DM cards that they are showing already in the newest BT22 set is actually kind of funny. Because someone posted the... Oh, why doesn't this have the border as the other dim cards? And it's like... I think this is our 4th Kaguyamon. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the 4th Kaguyamon. So if you buy a case, you're guaranteed probably a playset of most things. But if you don't buy a case, you're probably not gonna get a playset of everything. Blitz. Mirai? Cress? One, two, three, four. Oh, I'm gonna be 1 sleeve short. That's so, or 2 sleeves short. That's funny. I'll grab another pack of sleeves here momentarily. But yeah, definitely, it's been a fun box opening. There's the Metal Tyrannomon. And there is our last... Oh, wait, we were 3 short. Oh, we got a foil Biomon. That's really nice. All right, now I need to find my sleeves. Where did I put them? What the heck? Oh, I'm an idiot. They're right here. I can't afford EX9 Machine Dramons, so I'll just take the Mega Dramons for Chaos Dramon. I mean, they're still good there, too. They're not bad. You could also run the other build that I was showing with the BT11 Machine Dramon and then use just the EX1 Machine Dramons, too. It's the same principle, and it also gets you memory back as well. Is it perfect? No, not by any means, but it's still funny. Alright. We got ourselves Hyandramon and Digitama. Those are also seeded, by the way, so you're probably going to see those together whenever you open packs. We got one hit left in the box. Could be literally anything. We got Raremon, Agu. Double checking there. Nothing. $9.14. We got Karakurumon and Mamemon. So yeah. Hydra, a Battlemon. It's so funny. We have this many packs left, but we only have one hit. It's just knowing, but we don't know which one for sure. Skullgray. Mate. We got ourselves Blitzgray. The Andromon is the... I thought I had only one left. I miscounted. So that's our last super rare. We got a lot of them. Let's see if we can get the Metal Tyranno or the Metal Mame as an alt art. We got ourselves Analog, a Battlemon. We love meat. Hey, DL Scrub, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're doing well. This will be the last couple packs, by the way. We've got 3 packs left for this box. We end up with meat. I think the alt art is behind this card, actually. We got a Hyandramon, so it's not. It's just another rare. 2 packs left, 1 alt art, 1 secret. Can we hit the Machine Dramon? That's the question. I think everybody wants Machine Dramons. We got ourselves a Battlemon, and we got ourselves the Machine Dramon. We did get another one. I think this is our 4th or 3rd one. So that's good to know. Not bad. Not bad. We also pulled the SP earlier. Do you think the stuff like Gabmon from the Digimon Elysion will become cards? Man. I mean, they have to eventually. There's no way around it. It's funny they have all the Survive promos, but they never really, like, expanded on the Survive cards or their Tamers or their effects. So it feels like a lost moment for them as well. Last pack. I got 1 Alter S, I think. So... And that's it. So that'll be it for the box opening for today's stream. We opened 8 boxes out of 12. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and input this data, and then we'll do a little bit of a summary, and then kind of a conclusion little bit. And then that'll be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, the box opening. If you want to hear a little bit of, like, statistics and data, stay on the stream if you don't really care about that and want to see the whole overview. That'll be showing up here in about a couple days. I'll be collecting data from other players at this point. Let's see. So we want to do that. I think these go here. Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to go here and then here. So one moment. Metal Meme. And yeah, no Ultra S this time. We got the Kageyamon, we got the Metal Tyranno, we got the Cernu. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we got the Machinedramon. We got Bio and Nanimon. God, that almost confused me with Hanimon. And then we got Ludo and Huck. Alt arts were Wereguru and Chimeramon. Alright, so initial summaries. I actually forgot to do this part on the coding part. 1 second. We're going to do an equals sum here. So out of 8 boxes, can you get realistically a playset of everything? The answer is no. Right off the bat, the answer is no. I've only gotten 3 Metal Greymon Altaros modes, 3 Metal Mamamons, 3 Andromons, 3 Kageyamons, 3 Metal Tyrannomons, 3 Abatomon Cores, 3 Megadramons, and 3 Machinedramons. So likely in the ballpark, you're going to need about a case to get a playset of everything. The pulls are that clumped. Long story short. But again, I hope you guys had a good time watching this stream. There's a lot of cards to collect from this set. Whether it's up to you that you want to pick up a box means that you're pretty much rolling the dice on hoping to pull something that you'd want. Is it worth the $80 or $90 investment to get into it? Hard to say. I personally don't think that the cards that you pull from this set are going to be that expensive. If you look at it from an overall group standpoint, I think the big hitters are going to be like Metal Greymon Altaros mode, Weregurumon Sagittarius mode, Omnimon Ultra S, Machinedramon. But the rest just are going to feel like $1 or $2 super rares in my mind right now for the early part of things, especially if a lot of people are just opening boxes and boxes and boxes. But the return just doesn't feel good right now from an early perspective standpoint. Now, as I collect more data, I'll be able to tell you whether my case was just really clumped, or if other players, their clumped cases will kind of offset my clumped cases in regards to data. So I think that's something that you can look forward to on Monday or Tuesday of next week. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you know the usual. Leave a comment in this video. And if you have any other things that you want to mention to me personally, feel free to shoot me a message on Discord at DIGI-PANDA. So other than that, thank you again for joining tonight, and I'll see you all soon. This is DIGI-PANDA, logging out.